Ladies and gentlemen, Koffi Olomide's 1999 album, Attendant, was widely seen as a diss record directed mostly at Papa Wemba and to a lesser extent Jibe Mpiana. One song on this album, Malanda Ngombe, was a direct jab at Papa Wemba. Yes, it was so awful that Papa Wemba, and may his soul rest in peace, forbade Koffi from ever attending his funeral, or in case he died before him, and vice versa. Koffi did exactly what Papa Wemba wanted when Papa Wemba passed on. The friendship between these two great pals began way back in the year 1970, when Koffi Olomide was a young member of the ensemble Viva la Musica. Papa Wemba, a very good composer in this ensemble, provided Koffi Olomide with a platform and exposure to accomplish his musical passion. So let's talk about Papa Wemba and Koffi Olomide's rocky relationship. The rivalry between these two Congolese proteges, or should I call them music titans, that has been described as one of the most caustic musical partnerships and possibly the longest serving personal rivalry in Congolese music history. But in reality, what really went wrong between these two erstwhile proteges? Ladies and gentlemen, my name is AYOO the Sixth, and this is the fallout between Papa Wemba and Le Grand Mopao, Papaya Didiston, Koffi Olomide. Papa Wemba even went so far as to give him his renowned stage moniker, Olomide. Here, many projects followed, but it wasn't until the year 1986 that Koffi began working on his own projects. The schism between the two began around 1993 and 1994 as a result of a personal issue between Papa Wemba and Koffi Olomide. And here was when Papa Wemba began dating Rosette Kamono, Koffi's favorite female dancer. But guys, I don't see any issue here because there was no written contract, or rather agreement, stating, for example, that if you are working with me as Papa Wemba, or if you're working with me as Koffi Olomide, you're not permitted to date anyone from my band. Oh, Mopao was unimpressed by the events, the occurrence of events. He claimed to have retaliated by seizing one of Papa Wemba's mistresses. And don't get me wrong, guys, mistresses. The game ended in a tie. A win is a win, Bana. A win is a win. A massive, lifelong rift had been established. Between 1994 and 1996, another facet of dispute developed between Felix Wezekwa and Koffi Olomide. Felix began as a composer buddy of Koffi Olomide, even assisting him in composition of the album Noblesse Oblige. But in 1994, Wezekwa began working with Papa Wemba in the albums Fodiols and Pole Position, with the band Viva la Musica in the year 1994 and the year 1996, respectively. After a long period of bad performances, these two albums catapulted Papa Wemba back to the top of the game. This is getting more interesting. Koffi Olomide, on the other hand, was not delighted at all, being the envious guy that he is and always will be. He in turn, and listen to this, he in turn elevated Felix Ozekwa to the same level of rivalry as Papa Wemba. I mean, guys, what's wrong with Mopao? They reconnected in 1996, though mutual acquaintances, and published the Reconciliation album, Wake Up. But their relationship quickly fell apart, back to grassroots level. So, what occurred between these two co-wives? Take note of this. This time, Papa Wemba accused Koffi Olomide of refusing to share equally the vast sum of money that they had gotten from the project donors. He even threatened to sue him. When you look at this rough relationship between Koffi Olomide and Papa Wemba, what do you get? That there's always one who wants to be at the top, and the other one doesn't want to allow the other one to be at the top. So it's a vuta nikuvute relationship. It's a scratch my back, scratch your back kind of relationship. Would Koffi Olomide really allow himself to stoop that low? Would Papa Wemba really allow himself to be in that position to listen to Koffi Olomide? It's yours as my viewer to think about it. But really, what really happens in the Congolese musical scene? Because it is also rumored that Papa Wemba must have been poisoned when he fell down and passed on stage. When he had this concert, it is rumored that his microphone was poisoned and the gas from the microphone made him pass on. What do you have to say about that? Tell me what you think about that rumor in the comment section below, because I want to really understand what really happened when Papa Wemba passed on. Yes, he had promised that he's a musician, he's passionate about what he does, and he would only die on stage, and it came to pass. Number one, Koffi Olomide never attended his burial, like he had requested that Koffi Olomide should never ever attend to his burial. And two, if Koffi Olomide was to die first, it was his suggestion that he will never ever attend Koffi Olomide's burial. Guys, is Congolese music this strong? Is it this wicked that an artist cannot see eye to eye the same way we see politicians around the world? It's the opposition and the proposition. So talk to me, what do you think? I'm at AYOO_the6th_ on all social media platforms. Talk to me and tell me what you think. I'll see you on the next one.